Shalom, shalom to the elect out there, to the 144,000. Also, shalom to the others that's putting in this work. I want to start out by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash. And in English, that would mean all praise to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Matthews 28 and 19. Go therefore teaching all nations, where the Israelites are scattered, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Yahweh, and in the Son, Yahweh Shai, and in the name of the Holy Spirit, Rukakadash. Today we'll be talking about getting ready for hard times. I'm sitting here, I don't know how to turn the screen and stuff, but reading Job, and looking at the things that Job had to go through when the devil tested him. Job lost everything. You could read the whole chapter. But verse 11, 1 and 11, but now stretch out your hands and strike everything he has, and he will surely curse you to your face, saying Job gonna get mad and curse Yahweh because he took everything. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord said to Satan, which Satan is on the left-hand side, very well, then everything he has in your power, everything he has is in your power. But on the man himself, do not lay a finger. One day when Job's sons and daughters were feasting and drinking wine at the older brother's house, a messenger came to Job and said, the ox were plowing and the donkeys were grazing nearby, and the Sabians attacked and made off with them. So he loosed his donkeys and his ox. While he was still speaking, another messenger came and said, the fire of Yahweh fell from the heavens and burned up the sheep and the servants. While he was still speaking, another messenger came and said, the Chaldeans formed 3 raiding parties and swept down on your camel and made off with them. They put the servants to the sword, and I am the only one who escaped to tell you. While he was still speaking, yet another messenger came and said, your sons and daughters were feasting and drinking at the older brother's house, when suddenly a mighty wind swept in from the desert and struck the 4 corners of the house. It collapsed on them, and they are dead. At this, Job got up and tore his robe and shaved his head, like feeling ashamed. Then he fell to the ground and worshiped and prayed. He didn't talk down. He didn't talk down. All the stuff you had, everything. He was rich. Money, cattle, whatever he needed, he had. He had a big family. And then he fell to the ground and worshiped and said, naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I will depart. So he knew what was going on. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. May the name of the Lord Yahweh be praised. In all this, Job did not sin by charging Yahweh with wrongdoing. So hard times is coming to us too. Job was an Israelite. Job lost everything. And we going to lose a lot of stuff too. Now, will you go talking bad on the Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah? Or will you keep praying and sticking with it? Because if you keep reading, Yahweh blessed Job with double everything he had. Everything he lost, he got blessed with double that. So for us, the water crisis is hitting. We already drinking bad water. If you drinking tap water, please stop. Please stop. The Latinos, the brown people, and the indigenous communities will be hit the worst. They know what they doing. Esau is in control right now. And he knows he got a little time left, so he's going to try to be doing as much as he can, wickedly. Wickedly. They're making the trains derail. They ain't telling you how many trains is derailing, but they're derailing like, it's at least like 30 by now. Last time I checked, it was 22, but they only put on the report like 3 or 4, but it was 22, and they happening all over the world. Chemicals spill into the water, making it dangerous for drinking tap water. It's dangerous for us to even, you know what I'm saying, bath in it and stuff, but we can't control that, all of it. But the drinking water that you can go get the real drinking water, especially drinking some water that has glass, that you're drinking out of a glass jar to drink it. Yeah, them hard times is coming. You won't be able to go in the stores how you want to. Like, you able to go in the store, pick what you want, you know what I'm saying, go pay for it with cash, you know what I'm saying, and do your thing. But pretty soon, you're not going to be able to go in these stores and buy or sell unless you have the chip or a code or facial recognition. That's Revelations 13 and 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich or poor, free or bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Revelations 13 and 17. And that no man might buy or sell unless he that has the mark. Things will get rough for us if we can endure to the end. We'll get the biggest blessing ever. But some people gonna curse him and blaspheme him and talk down, and that's gonna cause you a lot of trouble. We did a lot of wicked stuff to deserve this stuff. And you'll be like, well, I didn't do it. Well, you a part of your family. Reincarnation. So you're gonna have to receive the punishment of the stuff we did in the life before this one. Trials, it tells us about trials and tribulations. Tribulations, a cause of great trouble or suffering. That's the definition. A cause of great troubles or suffering. Revelations 7 and 14. These are those who came out of the great tribulation. They have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. So they cut all that worldly stuff out and washed their stuff up and became clean and walking with the Father, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Listening and doing whatever Yahweh Shah said in the blood of the Lamb. We ain't doing the wicked stuff. We ain't walking worldly no more. We ain't trying to be worldly. We ain't trying to do stuff that all the people in the world are doing. You see a separation. Everybody's not washing their robe. Daniel 12 and 1. At that time, Michael, the great prince who protects your people, the Israelites, will arise. There will be a time of distress, pain, and suffering, such as has never happened from the beginning of nations until then. But at that time, your people, everyone whose name is found written in the book, will be delivered. So we about to go through some stuff. But if you stay down and pray to the Father Yahweh and the Son Yahweh Shah, and you stay down and endure to the end, you will be delivered. Matthew 24 and 21. For then there will be great distress. Distress, extreme pain. We about to go through some stuff. And y'all want to be out here still kicking it in the world, doing this and going to the clubs and stuff. But 2/3 of our people gotta die. So if you see yourself not in this Bible and not praying all the time and not watching lectures and doing lectures, then you're probably one of the 2/3. So Matthews 24 and 21. For then there will be a great distress, extreme pain, unequal from the beginning of the world until now, and never to be equal again. So that means this is going to be one of the hardest times that we ever faced in life, ever since the world began. And we faced a lot of trouble. He had to get us out of Egypt from the Pharaoh. We went through a lot of stuff then. We went through a lot of stuff in the wilderness. None of that will compare to this. None of it. John 16 and 33. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble. So while going through this trouble, if you following the Father, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, you will have peace. You will have peace while following the Father and the Son, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Not God and Jesus, not Allah, not Buddha, not Jehovah, none of that stuff. Yahweh is the Father's name. Yahweh Shah is the Son's name. Nothing else. Deuteronomy 4 and 30. When you are in distress, extreme pain, and all these things have happened to you, then in the later days you will return to the Lord Yahweh, your power, and obey him. So it's going to take for us to go through a lot of pain for us to finally turn and say, okay, we sorry. We want to be forgiven. We want to keep the laws and commandments to the best of our abilities and stop talking down on you and follow what you say. The elect is doing that now. We ain't waiting. We ain't waiting on them hard times. And guess what? We still going to have to go through them hard times. The elect is, whoever the elect is. Can I say that I'm a part of the elect? No. I will never say that. Because the elect was picked before the world even existed. So I wouldn't know that. Nobody would know that. But this is what will happen if we do endure. Revelations 3 and 10. Since you have kept my commands to endure patiently, I will also keep you from the hour of trial or tribulation. That's when these missiles gonna hit this place. When war break out. So Revelations 3 and 10. Since you have kept my commands to endure patiently, I will also keep you from the hour of trials or tribulation that is going to come on the whole world to test the inhabitants of the earth. And if you ain't got the Father on your side, it tells us that people's heart will be failing them when they see this stuff happening. It's about to get serious out here, and people is out here kicking it like things is just fine. No, it's not. This is a time of urgency. You need to be getting closer to the Father. Forget all that. Everybody want to have a girlfriend. That's cool and everything, but if she not leading you to the Father, get away from there. Look, we got inflation coming. Inflation. Definition: the rate of increase in prices over a given period of time. The cost of living is going up every day. It's about to be $1,000 just to live in a one-bedroom house. Or I mean, apartment, sorry. Groceries are high. I think I just bought, see, I eat organic stuff, so I think I bought like 6 items. It came up close to like $40. Taxes on everything. And y'all out here just, so what you gonna do when you can't use money no more? When you only can use a chip? Are you gonna get the chip? Because if you get the chip, that means you're gonna die. Read Revelations 14 and 9. Matthews 24 and 7. For nations shall rise against nations, and the United States put themselves in the middle of everywhere, so the nations are going to rise against us too, which I don't take no side. I ain't with nobody. I'm only with Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash, and the Bible. That's it. I'm not on nobody's side. So Matthew 24 and 7, for nations shall rise against nations, and kingdoms against kingdoms, and there shall be famine. That's the shortages on the food and stuff. And pestilence. That's the sicknesses and diseases. And earthquakes in diverse places, in different places. And we see that. I just read about a volcano erupting. You can't stop that. 2 Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places, the places where you plant seeds and stuff, fields and stuff. 2 Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. Ain't gonna be none of that. Ain't gonna be no seeds. Ain't gonna be nothing growing. Ain't gonna be no food. And the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. That's happening. If you go look at them shelves, they slowly but surely taking stuff off. Of course, you ain't paying attention because your chips and your Doritos and stuff is there. The stuff that's killing you, that stuff is still there. But the healthy stuff, they slowly but surely taking it away. The fruits and vegetables, putting in their own fruit. Y'all want to get avocado? Look how brown it be. Grab it. It's mushy as hell. It's already messed up. It's already rotten. It's going to be hard times. It's going to be hard to get food and stuff. It's going to be hard because, listen, Bill Gates is buying up all the farmland so that he can control the people and the food and the water and the vegetables, everything. Clone meat. Bill Gates is doing this. A lot of us are eating, if you eating meat, you probably eating humans. They chop humans up and put them in the meat. You want to get as close to the Father as you can because this wickedness is about to get worse. They letting all these people in through the borders, and they coming to do more wicked stuff. Romans 8 and 18, for I considered that the suffering of this present times are not worth comparing with the glory that is to be revealed to us. Just like me saying, enduring to the end. The pain and suffering will not compare to the salvation. Because it's definitely about to get wicked. But if we stay down to the end, oh man, we're going to be very happy. We're going to be at peace. We're going to be rejoicing. It tells us the people rejoice when the righteous are in power. And they mourn when the wicked is in power. And we're mourning. We're mourning. We sad. We complaining. 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. A lot of us, all the Israelites are getting this. And Yahweh is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But if you don't believe in him, then you're going to take your life or something. Commit suicide, do something silly. You're going to do something silly, man. But just know, they coming up against us. They want to see the Israelites gone. If you read Psalms 83 and 4, 5, 6, the tabernacle of Edom, and all the other nations that joined in with them to make sure Israel is no more a nation. It's about to get wicked, y'all. So get ready. And while you can, still pray and get close to the Father Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, because while you still able to listen to this and you still got internet and you still able to get whatever food you want and stuff, you want to be prayed up. You want to be prayed up, man. Psalms 94 and 21. They gather themselves together against the souls of the righteous, which is the Israelites, the elect, and condemn the innocent blood. So that means they condemn, they trying to kill us. They want the death. They want the death. James 1 and 2. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations. When you fall into hard times, count it joy. Because that's so, because when you test it, that's when you become the best. When you get tested, that's when you become a better person. That's when you become a better person, when you get tested. When you go through hard times and you still praying to the Father, you still doing things righteously, you still, you know what I'm saying, keeping a level-headed, level mind, not thinking wickedly. You become better, you be able to endure and do more things instead of getting mad and, you know what I'm saying, selling your soul and doing something that's going to get you in trouble. You still pray. You still count on the Father. You still depend on the Father. That's the key. To depend on the Father, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Live to please him. Follow the laws to the best of your abilities. And try to wake up the children of Israel, the elect. While going through all these hard times. These hard times won't last long. If you endure to the end, you will be very happy. And with that, I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash. And in English, it means all praise to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. I also want to say, give double honors to the elders and apostles and the brothers of Great Millstone. Shalom.